Okay, today is June the 16th, 2016. Right now at 10 p.m. in the foothills of Los Angeles, we have a temperature of 63 degrees. The relative humidity is 56%, and the dew point is 47 degrees for the dew point. Okay, and we have a barometer reading of 29.98, and that is on the rise. The weather is starting to heat up. Yesterday, we had a relative humidity of 85%, and that's dropped quite a bit today. Have not seen any chemtrails, any aerosols being sprayed in the skies the last few days. All right, so we're watching the northeast Pacific right now, the water vapor loop. We can see the same pattern in place. We have this high pressure installed. There is a low pressure out here spinning. This has been completely isolated. And we have this jet stream moisture field that is mushrooming right into this stationary high pressure zone right here. This has been installed, and that's rerouting the jet stream down through here and out into Northern California and Oregon. We also have a transmitter on top of this area right here that is evaporating the moisture in this field as it wraps into this upper level low pressure system right here. This extends from sea level up to 30,000 feet and above the 300 millibar level. And this dry area right here, if you take a look at the infrared loop, we can see that the moisture from the jet stream is evaporating right here, and that's all engineered to do that, because otherwise this would be feeding into this storm right here, or rather this weather system. This is not a storm, but it is a upper level low pressure. It's a rainmaker, and this storm could possibly drop down, but we've got installed high pressure all through this area, all the way out to the east. And let's go back to the water vapor loop. The last 2 days we've been watching this area here being pushed out. This whole area has been, all the weather has been bulldozed out to the east, and we can see the tail, or rather the very edge of that weather that's been pushed away by all of this high pressure through here. This is a transmitter that has just bulldozed this all away, and so what we have left is we have thunderstorms to the south. This is a disturbance, 60% chance of hurricane formation in 2 days right here. These storms are being blown apart and they're rebuilding. We also have thunderstorms right down here in Mexico. We can see those bubbling up. And we have thunderstorms just west of Hawaii right over here. These are being targeted with microwave as well. So the plan here is to isolate this upper level low. They've done that, and to isolate this upper level low from gaining any strength by putting a transmitter right here. That's evaporating the moisture field. And what we have here is in Southern California is a forecast for 110-degree weather in the San Gabriel and San Fernando valleys in Southern California, and 100-degree temperatures downtown LA, which is pretty amazing stuff. So the reason for that is because the transmitters they've installed here have pushed the weather away. They are separating this area of weather from all this up here. So they have to put a strong area of high pressure right in this area, and that is causing the hot weather. Otherwise, we'd be getting rain. This thing here should be dropping down and providing a lot of rain. I guess they're concerned that we have low pressure down here. We should be having cool weather and rain much of the time, and they're just not allowing it. And here's another example. We've got we're going to have 110, 111 degree weather right in LA by Sunday and Monday. All right, let's look at some of these other maps. We have the infrared map. We can see the effect that transmitter is having here. That is completely evaporating all the moisture here. And it's same thing here. All this high pressure is preventing any northbound movement of this weather down here. All right, here's the jet stream map right here, the 300 millibar jet stream map. This is 30,000 feet. We can see the high-speed flow moving right into central and northern California and out through Idaho, Montana, and up into Canada. All right, here's the western U.S. Water vapor loop. And we can see that upper level low with the transmitter right here that is evaporating all this moisture as it moves down. We have a monsoonal pattern here already in place. All this high pressure is stopping this northbound flow. We can see that very clearly. There's a general west to east flow right here. We can see that in the in this tan colored area right here. Everything is just slowly moving to the east. And what's happening is that this high pressure that they've installed is going to prevent, for the time being, this low from dropping down. And I hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong about this, but this looks like they are going to maintain high pressure all through here to prevent this from going north and from this from coming south. So we'll keep an eye on things and see what develops. This is starting to move down much further south tonight. Just watching this in the last 4 hours, this is starting to dive down much further south than I was expecting to see. I had planned to do this video at 7 o'clock tonight, and here it is at almost 10:15. So we will have to see what develops. But it looks like we do have some moisture getting into Northern California. I would expect that we would see some chemtrailing being sprayed all through here. Same thing with Oregon and all through this area. So anyone that's watching these videos that's lives in Oregon or anywhere up in this area, let us know what's going on up there. You see the aerosols, let us know. Okay, here's the eastern East Pacific, and we have Central America right here, and we can see this disturbance right here. This is where the 60% chance of hurricane formation is right here. These waters are between 82 and 86 degrees. We can also see a blast pattern right here. These storms are being hit with microwave all day long. And let's go ahead and take a look at the infrared loop. See the color change all through here. This is well into the sequence towards the end. Now over here, there is a blast taking place right near Yucatan. There is a very, very large thunderstorm right there that is being hit. We'll take a look at that. There's some good evidence, good blast pattern evidence. Here's the visible light mode. We can see that blast taking place right there, that superheated thunderstorm right there. Catching a portion of it there. And also the same thing here. We can see a circular blast wave right here on that one system right there. That's being targeted, and we can see the photoshopping right there, the overlay. Also, there's photoshopping right here. And also all through these thunderstorms right in here, right over the Central America. Okay, here is the this is the Pacific surface analysis map. We can see a couple of surface lows identified here. These are moving towards the Central California area. There's a trough running through Washington and Oregon. And we have high pressure installed. This is about the 4th day now that we've seen this stationary high pressure to block all the weather out here, and also to prepare us for some very hot temperatures coming on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Okay, here's another sea level pressure analysis right here. We can see that there's a low right here. We have all this high pressure right off out in the East Pacific. There's the 500 millibar, and we can see the upper level low. There's actually two lows here. Big trough, low pressure. And we should be having cooler, damper conditions, not a 110 degree heat wave. This does not make sense. This should be dropping down and giving California some rain and cool weather. Okay, now here's the Western Atlantic water vapor loop. We can see that enormous thunderstorm right here being blown apart. This is about 3 hours ago. This was very, very red, about the size of Louisiana, and I guess that's Mississippi right there. This was a gigantic red storm, and they hit that, and the whole storm is imploding. It's been superheated. You can see the blast pattern all the way around. We can see the color change. Same thing is occurring right here. That's being blown apart. Let's take a look at the rainbow loop. See that color change. Deep red down here, all the way to yellow and green. It disappears. Okay, here's the this is the visible light mode. We can see some pretty good detail. Photoshopping right there where some of the microwave hits are occurring right there, but we can see a blast pattern, a ring right there, shooting out sort of to the northwest, or rather the northeast. And also we can see a shock wave right here on this system. This is being hit too, and we can see the shock waves right there. All right. We can stop and just see the day to night transition. Ring right here, moving out. Okay. All right, here's the eastern U.S. water vapor loop. We have an upper level low moving down. This has a transmitter on it. We actually have a clockwise rotation inside this counterclockwise spinning vortex. The center of that, we can see some clockwise rotation. That indicates descending air. There's a transmitter forcing warm air right into the core of that, and that is causing some violent activity. We can see a straight edge and a sort of a right angle forming there. This is moving right into Pennsylvania. So we'd like to hear from the people there what's happening. Looks like that's some violent activity right there in that core. Okay. And of course we have this hurricane map. This is the eastern North Pacific map. We have a disturbance right here. And this has a 60% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours. So we'll keep an eye on that. And finally, we have the temperature map for the oceans right here off of Central America. And we can see that these are 30 degrees Celsius right here. And we have 28 over here. This entire area in here is 28. So this is between 83 and 86, 87 degrees, especially right in here. And this is where all these hurricanes and disturbances are forming. So we'll keep an eye on everything and do another update tomorrow. Okay, that's it.